opens up something in the brain. The sound can open up a thought.
On the brain, on cellular sort of level.
I saw a video you posted, and the woman looked like she was convulsing. Like she was, you know what I mean? Whatever she was feeling at that moment, whether that was a negative thought coming up or purging in a way, maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't know what she was feeling, but it looked changing, as in whatever effect it was having on her was intense.
Absolutely. The research is going right now is like, this is more than just working on on the mind. It's working on the mind, body, spirit, on the physical, deep down to your cellular level, getting very quantum these days with the research and everything that's coming out, which, so many people have known from experience, but it's, again.
And we're in this society where it's always Western medicine gets the most attention in terms of, I have an issue, go to the doctor, give me a pill, I'll take a drug which will make me feel better. It's just band-aiding the issue. You know what I mean? Whereas when holistic approaches have always had that in some people's mind as, oh, that's witchy-woo, that's bullshit, or nah, that doesn't work. But what better than doing things naturally? What better than if you can get yourself, I'm going to use your word again, flow state, I like that. That flow state is where you are just completely relaxed, you've got your heart rate right, you're breathing right, the megahertz that you're talking about in terms of sound, and the brain is in a certain place. That's better than taking some pill that's going to give me a side effect, bad for my liver, bad for my kidneys, going to make me feel shit when I wake up, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think the industry has evolved, but it's always been slower because the money is behind the pharmaceuticals. Am I right in saying that?
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
And look, some drugs and some things play, we can't sit here and say that, Western medicine, there's plenty of, people that need to be on certain types of medications at certain points in their life to be able to get through what they're going through, especially like severity of certain things. But ultimately, at the end of the day, that's not required. The body can heal itself and come back to homeostasis and be able to repair itself through natural ways. And very, very positive in terms of where it's going to head in the next 5 to 10 years of integrating a lot of this, let's say, woo-woo and this...
but it's getting momentum. Like every year, to me, it feels like these festivals, like the Mind, Body and Soul, I feel like they're just getting bigger and bigger. And obviously now with social media, the reach is getting bigger. People have had negative experiences going through other approaches to try to solve certain issues and then looking at different holistic approaches.
It's great. It's great.
It's growing.
It is, and I do see the two worlds sort of merging, and the new way of teaching medicine, I believe, is going to have, after the research comes in, and that evidence-based research comes in, that it will be integrated, especially with AI and everything coming out now with literally AI doctors and things like that. So that's where our world's going, and I see sort of more holistic approaches being involved. And it's great with social media and, so much exposure, but the flip side to that comes with the snake oil 1,000 and the people that are out there that are marketing things that just aren't true. And also like the division, like I love that people can have conversations around, what they think's right. And, everyone's opinions as to, but then it gets to a certain point where I'm like, why are you even arguing over this? Like you literally... That's your opinion, and great. I love that you have your opinion, but don't say that this is fact. Don't say that this is real just because you believe that have some evidence, have some, something that's backing it there. And I think the big point of difference for how I facilitate and how I approach sound healing is that the, I guess, original or like the old school people way of facilitating sound healing is very, very simple. Very basic, very just complete calm, stillness, and just the point of, it's almost like, I don't want to put words in, how other people's, but it's almost like everyone just has to, the only reason for coming for sound healing is just to make people peaceful and calm and stress relief. And that's all that sound healing's for. And when I first started facilitating, I was like, cool, that's, I did a couple of online courses and things like that. And that's how I facilitated. It was just a few hand pans, a couple of Tibetan bowls, a couple of little chimes. It was very peaceful. And
so is that what you did to start? People would just come, and then you would do a session?
That's how I started.
Yeah.
That's how I started. Yep. And it was amazing. And I still do those, and I still have parts of those, and everyone was coming back, oh my God, I feel so peaceful, this is amazing. I'm like, great. But then I realized, I'm like, there's more to this. And I discovered other instruments, wild instruments, that invoked some pretty crazy sort of like feelings and emotions, and took me to places myself that I was like, ooh, we can play around with some darkness here. We can play around with some shadows and be able to take people to different places that is, let's say, more healing, like healing in different ways.
Opens up something in the brain. The sound can open up a thought.
On the brain, on cellular sort of level.
I saw a video you posted, and the woman looked like she was convulsing. Like she was, you know what I mean? Whatever she was feeling at that moment, whether that was a negative thought coming up or purging in a way, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what she was feeling, but it looked changing, as in whatever effect it was having on her was intense.
Absolutely. And this is where, a lot of research is going right now, is like, this is more than just working on on the mind. It's working on the mind, body, spirit, on the physical, deep down to your cellular level. Yeah, so the top pod system, the majority, about 80% of the actual experience comes from the bottom bowl. And look, how it works, there's a lot of research, and my business partner's great with this, and we're working with a scientist over in the States as well, with all of the latest research that's coming out, especially around whole body vibrations, which is what this does. Yep. It's a whole body vibrational tool.
You feel everything.
Feel everything.
Yep.
And talking on the feeling and the experience of itself, it's like, you get the vibrations, and so it's tuned to an 80 hertz frequency, so it's very low end frequencies, and that's where all of the research is coming out right now. It's not the 11, 11, 11, like all your spirit, like all your high end frequencies. All the research is coming out right now is in the low end frequency range, mostly between sort of like, anywhere from like 0 up to 200. Therapeutic frequency range for most of the research right now is in between sort of like your 20 hertz and your 100 hertz, the therapeutic range, especially for what we do with like the bowls and the whole body vibration. And so what it's actually doing to you on the body is it's taking you down into your parasympathetic nervous system almost instantaneously, like just like that. So it's working, on a cellular level straight away, like instantaneously. So it's, working on a cellular level, but I guess to keep it simple, dropping into parasympathetic nervous system. And it doesn't matter what you do in life. If you're going to heal yourself and heal your body, whether you're going to the chiropractor, whether you're going into any type of like space where you need to be able to receive whatever's going to happen.
Yep.
And this is what this does. And we've had a lot of people that are, to what you're going to do is one of the ways that people are using this at the moment, because it's an instantaneous drop. You feel the vibrations come from the root of your spine, traveling all the way up through to your crown, and the other side, and also the vibrations are coming from the sides of the bowl. So when you start to sing it, these are coming in every part of your body.
And it's bouncing, right?
And it's bouncing. And the other side to it is the binaural sounds. So, and on the physical, it's working on your vagus nerve.
Yep.
Many different ways that it has this physical impact to be able to drop you straight away. And you can't run from it. You can't hide from it. It's there, it's powerful, and you cannot get that same experience for something smaller. But on the mind, when we were talking about the theta brainwave state, so meditation apps, you'll have birds chirping, rain, forests, all these types of things. But also, you've got your binaural sounds. So binaurals working like with two separate frequencies that match in between that create this binaural sound and this effect going from one side of the ear to the other, one side of the brain to the other side of the brain. In between, it creates this cohesion. And what that does is it drops our mind from us as adults are generally in the high beta or gamma brainwave state, which drops us down into the theta brainwave state, which is 4 to 8 cycles per second, which we were talking about earlier.
And we're not thinking about
anything else. and the vibrations and the frequencies and the tones, they're all working on you without having to do any work. And you hear people snore in sessions and things, that's when they're in like the delta, the 0 to 4 cycles per second of brainwave activity.
Good.
You know, so it drops people down.
So it's not a wasted session if they're asleep.
I don't allow it. The bowls are working on bringing us down into that brainwave state, so you can tap in the subconscious, but it's also working on the physical level. Parasympathetic nervous system goes a lot deeper into rabbit holes there, but overall it's this instantaneous drop that you can't get from anything else that I've discovered.
Yep.
So when we're at the conference, you know, and this is Mother Nature's technology, it's pure quartz.
Learning more and more about it now, I want to learn more. I hope you're enjoying our Scotty G Show content. Please don't forget to follow us on all the social platforms. Hit us up on YouTube, like, share and subscribe.